Guys, happy Monday. I hope that you are doing well. If you are watching me live, please put a message down below. I'd love to see who's here. And if you're watching the replay, just mention that down below as I'd like to reach out and get back to you. But I wanted to share with you something that I am beginning today. As you all know, I'm on a health journey to try and better myself in many, many ways. And I have been listening to a transformative life coach, Mel Robbins. Don't know if you're familiar with her. She's amazing. And I have been listening to her book, her audiobook called The 5 Second Rule. And in it, I'm currently on chapter 10, and she shared something that was mind blowing to me, and it just hit me at just the right time. I have teenagers, and they are super connected to their devices. It's a struggle, it's real, and we deal with it on a daily basis. And I have found myself also to kind of rethinking my own device use, my own link to technology and such. And so she had suggested doing this, and I'm not completely ready to do all of the steps that she recommended, but I am implementing some of them because any kind of change is better than my current situation. So currently, or before today, I tend to lay down at night and mindlessly scroll, keeps my mind activated. It's taking me longer to fall asleep at night. And I think even worse in the morning, I've noticed that I've been a lot more distracted, easily distracted. And so this is why I decided to implement this. I've found that it's just harder for me to kind of get into my cycle and my rhythm of doing the things that I know I need to do, taking care of myself, working on my business, all of that kind of stuff. So, what she had recommended in how to start your morning is to actually, when you go to bed at night, put your phone in a different room. I am not brave enough to do that yet. That's probably the next step, but I do have it on my nightstand. I consciously have put that aside, but she recommends putting it in your bathroom, somewhere in a different room, not your bedroom, and setting your alarm and letting it go off. So you actually have to get up to turn the alarm off, which I thought that's brilliant because how many times have you hit the snooze button and then your day is constantly in this rhythm of resetting, resetting, resetting? It's hard to just kind of keep going. So I thought that was a really great idea. Didn't do that, like I said last night. But the next thing she says to do is after she turns her alarm off, she gets up, she goes to the bathroom, turns her alarm off, she brushes her teeth. She still has not checked her phone. I still did not check my phone this morning. The alarm went off. I didn't touch it. I touched it to turn it off, and then I moved into the bathroom and started brushing my teeth, just like she had recommended. And while I was brushing my teeth, I started thinking about the things that I wanted to do today, my to do list. And as I was thinking about that, I was consciously thinking about adding in things that have to do with my health, things that have to do with my obligations as a mom and a wife, and things that I need to do to work on my business. So I kind of made those mental notes. Still have not looked at my messages. That was very foreign to me, did not feel comfortable, but as my day was moving along without my device, I noticed how much more productive, how much clearer in my mind and my thinking I was. And kind of, I felt like I was intentionally setting my day up for success. And I don't think that's something that I'm allowed to do when I'm constantly looking at text messages, emails, those kinds of things, reading the news. All of those things are just distractions to keep us from doing the things that we really, really need and want to do. And it was really helpful for me. So I actually did not pick up my phone to look at text messages or any of that until it was a good hour and a half after I woke up. And that's a huge, huge thing for me. Don't know if that would be helpful for you, but I have noticed today I have made my list. And when I went downstairs, still had not looked at my messages. I went ahead and took a piece of notebook paper, wrote down the things that I wanted to do, listed that out, and by golly, I am knocking that thing out really ahead of schedule. And I feel like I've been more productive today, this Monday, than I have been in the past week. And that's hard to say, but I'm like, my goodness, this is day one. We know how long it takes to create a habit. It's about 30 days to create a habit, change behaviors. and I'm on my way. I've got 1 day under my belt. I'm feeling amazing. I feel accomplished. I feel successful. And I'm hoping that somebody out there would like to try this as well. Again, it's chapter 10 in Mel Robbins' book called The 5 Second Rule. It's an amazing, transformative book, has been for me. If you're interested in joining in on this challenge, shoot me a message or comment below. I would love to have somebody else try this with me and have a little accountability buddy so we can check in and see how it's working for each other. So, wanted to share that. I hope your day's off to a great start. It's a new day of a new week, almost a new month. So, let's make the most of it. Have a great day, guys.